kinesiology graduate students. Want to give you some information about some of the things that I'm kind of strict about with writing. And it's going to cover these real quickly. This is also a class announcement that I have in the class that I hopefully that you'll pay attention to also. Yeah, I'm kind of anal about these things, so sorry, but I am. Paragraph spacing. There's a thing in Microsoft Word that they did, I think, in 2007 that just drives me nuts. It has adds an extra space in the paragraph spacing. I have a video within a Moodle orientation class that teaches you how to fix this. Please fix it. It drives me nuts. I'll remind you about it, and if you continue not making these changes, I'll reduce points. I shouldn't, but that's just the reality of it. Double space all your assignments. Now, forms you don't need to do this. Anything that you turn in as a paper, double space it. Just turn all your papers into double spacing. There's a video made by Dr. Beasley about all the formatting issues. Please watch that. Follow APA for all section titles. I try to provide you information for that in other places too. Also provide a title page for all assignments that are turned in the assignment link. You follow APA for that. If you don't need title pages for form assignments when you have post in a form. Use the insert page number tool. Don't just type in the page number. Cite all references following APA. Give credit where credit is due. This includes all your textbooks. That includes journal articles. That includes if you use appropriate websites. Those type of things. Make sure you're giving people the credit for the work that they have done. You are not the expert. Now, you should be supporting everything throughout the grad program with references. Now, if you are writing something that's your opinion, you may need to. Opinion papers, if you're reflecting on work that you've done or you have a personal reflection section, you don't have to cite it or support it, but usually other than that, you do. Provide a reference page following APA. Now there's a critical thing here is your reference page and the things that you cite in your paper should match. If you have something in a reference page that hasn't been cited in the paper, that's incorrect. That's borderline plagiarism. If you have something that you cited in the paper but you don't have in a reference page, that is also an issue and it's a problem. Never use you. Never use you, your, or your in paper. It's poor grammar. Just don't do it. This is called writing in the second person. Do not use second person in your paper. Most of the time you use third person. That's in paper. And when discussing personal application, you can use first person. Okay. Always spell and grammar check your papers and your forum post. If you are not the best writer, please have someone proofread your papers. We're not English professors, but we know a paper that is well written, and we know a poorly written paper. And we don't know how to teach you some of these things. Do not assume the reader of the paper knows anything about the topic. Develop your thoughts, and if you get feedback from me that says something like you did not develop the section or it's not developed enough, what I mean by this is you have gaps in your thoughts, reasoning, and other people who have little knowledge of the material cannot understand it by reading your paper. Follow all the assignment directions. If you're not sure what to do, ask for help. Please post your questions in a Q&A form, and I'll do my best to help very quickly. You know, I've gone all over all these things in the expectations of kinesiology graduate students in the Moodle orientation class or in the class announcements. I just want to remind you of these things now, um, um, so you can be successful in this class and in the program.